Just look out there, look at that, eh? Absolutely miserable. And I'm going away for the night. And it's camping. But it's alright, because I have shelter. No, it isn't my camper van. It is definitely not Kez. I'm in the car. I'll be sleeping in the car this evening. Once again, it's alright, because I'm used to it. Because when I go ghost hunting, I normally sleep in the car or get a couple of hours, so I'll be fine. Where are you going, Dan? Well, let me tell you. Well, hello everybody and welcome to Dan's Haunted Cottage. I hope everybody's okay out there in YouTube land. Everybody's fine and dandy. It's miserable here. I'm in somewhere in Berkshire. That's all I know. I'm somewhere in Berkshire and I'm actually en route for an evening of fun and frivolity and just relaxation and rest and relaxation. I'm on my way to see my very good friend Damon, and I'm on my way to see my good friend Rick, and I'm on my way to see a good friend of mine, Joe, and we are going to be camping this evening. It's actually a celebration for Damon's birthday. He was 28 last week, and I can't tell you how old he is. He'll kill me. But anyway, he's a youngster. Compared to me, most people are youngsters. But he's a young man at heart, and probably physically as well. But yeah, so I'm on my way there now. We're going to have a great night's camping, some fun and frivolity, as I say, and hopefully the weather will change for the better. It's absolutely chucking it down out there. It's miserable, but never mind. Once we all meet up and have a laugh and a joke and something to eat and something to drink, I'm sure that we'll all be absolutely happy and fine, but we'll have to wait and see. Just quickly before I start this the weekend of jollies, I would like to say that I've thought long and hard and I've decided that my video that I put up last week regarding packing in ghost hunting has come too soon. It's far too soon. I've decided against that, so I'm going to still carry on doing my ghost hunting, doing my paranormal investigations, and just carry on as normal. I think it was a bit of a knee-jerk reaction, really. I was so sort of offended and upset by the actions of somebody that it kind of made me decide to chuck it in not on a whim, but it kind of made me decide to chuck it in sort of ad hoc. But I've decided against that now, so it's all's good and well in that respect. And yes, Dan's Haunted Cottage is open, business as usual. No name change, probably the same content. Hope you like it. I will be obviously adding other bits in as well. Now that I've mentioned it, I'm going to have to. But apart from that, yeah, it should all be good fun. All good, clean fun. And yeah, ghost hunts. I've got one lined up for next week or next weekend. And I've got a couple in the pipeline, so all good and well. It might slow down a bit, although I haven't been doing that many, or it might pick up a bit. Who knows? It might have the opposite effect. Me trying to tell myself to kick it in. But I decided that I can't walk away from it. I've spent so much time and effort and put so much of myself into investigating the paranormal and being a ghost hunter that I just can't walk away from it, really. And so I've decided to stay and stick with it, and I hope that that meets everybody's what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, I can't think, but I hope you're all happy with it. So that's great, that's wonderful. Those that sent me messages, thank you ever so much, or just put comments in my comment box. I'm not going anywhere, so don't worry. I just can't pack it in. There's too much of me in it. So I will speak to you all later once I've met up with the boys and we've settled in a bit. So strap yourselves in. It could get bumpy. No, not with us really. We're too laid back and cool for that. Well, they're cool. I'm not. I'm laid back though. Speak to you all soon. Cheers. Right, well, good evening everybody and welcome to Dan's Haunted Cottage. Although I'm not in Dan's Haunted Cottage at the moment, as you can see, I'm actually in a camper van. It's not my camper van, it's not Kez, because Kez is at home. She's very poorly, something wrong with her electrics, I don't know. Got to get it sorted anyway. But I'm here with Damon, and I'm here with Rick, and I'm also here with Joe. So there's the boys over there. Boys, you're on camera.
Hello.
There you go. So there's Damon, there's Rick there. What's that you're eating, Rick? Rice Krispies or? Rice Krispies he's eating, and what is it, about 10 o'clock at night or something like that, isn't it?
10:30.
Half 10. And over here, if you go over here, we have, let's see if I can get him in now. If I can work this out. We have, yeah, we have, no, hang on.
Top right.
Ah, that it, there.
There you go.
There you go. We have Joe. There you go.
Hello.
So there's Joe. So we're all here tonight. We're in Nina. Damon didn't want me to do a video in here because he said that she's a mess, and I said just pretend it's mine. Everybody knows that I'm messy anyway. So we've been putting the world to rights. We've been having a good evening. We were going to do some bits outside, but it's raining, and we're due a storm any minute apparently. It hit Swindon earlier, didn't it? Mm-hmm. It hit Swindon earlier. So we just in here putting the world to rights, talking about different things. A whole plethora of conversations going on here. We've had some fish and chips that Jen brought us up, which is very kind of her. And yeah, we're just looking at each other's bits and bobs and kit, and
I'm being nosy.
basically talking each other into buying stuff off of Amazon, which is a very, very bad thing. So, but bad as it is, you know, that's what credit cards are made for. So, yeah, so I'll get back to you in a minute, and we'll see what else is going on.
Oh no, badder. I've got badder.
Yeah, I just like...
That is very, very impressive. Yeah, I may see one of these in my future. I need to start making videos first because
So we're all talking about the DJI Osmo Pocket. Everybody's obsessed with it. Damon's got he's obviously filming on one now, so it looks like there's going to be 4 of them here, at least 4, next time we all meet up for a camp. And this is what we were saying, it's a nightmare because as soon as we meet up, we all look at each other's equipment and then rush back to the nearest laptop or iPad and then just buy it and spend a fortune on it. So, yeah, look, they're obsessed. Let's have a look, let's see.
What's that? What's that, Dan?
What's that? What's that? What? That's another lens. That is another lens. You pocketing that as well?
Yeah.
So that's another lens.
I've got one of them.
Got one of those. And there you go, look.
I won't steal them if you, Dan, you're alright.
There you go, look. It's like we've just discovered fire.
Rick,
It's pretty bad.
Rick's stealing your wheel thing for when he gets...
Do you know what we'll be doing later? We'll all be outside making an altar to the DJI camera and all worshipping it.
can't get over how.
Perhaps we'll sacrifice some of that battered fish that we had earlier.
There's a button, isn't it?
It is adorable.
Thanks very much.
The fact that you can like spin it around and do a selfie and so you see yourself as well, which is really
Very cool, isn't it?
Yeah. And you can turn it back around again. Whoops, 1, 2, 3. And it looks back and down.
Genius. And you're looking at me, looking at you.
While it's recording as well.
Oh, wow.
Or as Austin would say, filming, film it.
Filming.
Filming you, filming me.
And there's Joe again. There you go. To prove we're all still here. And one of us hasn't run off to order it. And,
Too bad
yeah.
I ain't got no signal.
So that's it. That's it. Just, well, you've got no signal out here. Otherwise, we'd be, well, thank the Lord for credit cards, is what I say. Right, I'll get back a little bit later.
Like some weird sci-fi.
Let's have a look.
We're going in wonder, are we?
So if you look there, Rick, we can... Go on, mate.
To connect to my Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah, where is it?
We are on the Oculus Goes.
Window there above the cooker. Can you pass me my phone?
There you go. So it does look very sci-fi, but
In the window.
It's like the X-Files.
it is like something
In the window. Down. Phone. No, in the window.
Oh, that window.
So all of a sudden, things are taking a very
In front of you.
things are taking a very
was
bad turn
hiding.
for the weird. So so we're all going to be sitting here in a minute with these GoPros. Imagine, have a look at this. Have a look at this. This is genius.
You will be
Let's have a look.
assimilated. Resistance to futile.
So look. There you go. Look at look.
What?
I don't know. Nothing.
What am I doing?
So as you can see, it's very odd at the minute. Look, I'm not lying. Look, watch. Ready, watch. Turn you around. Oh, you've taken it off. I thought you were going to leave it on. We've all got them. Look, just to prove it. Damon's got one in the bag. There you go.
When you switch that off, I'll tell you the password.
Okay.
And
That's on settings, isn't it?
it's getting very odd. Very, very odd.
Oh, I've got a friend request. From profile, edit avatar.
Ooh!
It sounds really crazy though when you're like, I've got a friend request. It's like you've had something.
So as you can see, this is very odd. This is surreal. If somebody had told me a year or two ago, you'll be sitting in a van, 3 of you, 4 blokes, with these headsets on, I'd never have believed it.
These are amazing. I'm looking at a tropical beach right now.
Nice.
I think you had too much rhubarb cider.
I don't think I've had enough. Right, I'll see you in a bit.
Over 1,000 hours
Right.
of VR chat now.
We've all been on the Oculus Go. As you can see, we've been on it for ages. I've got these red marks around the outside of my eyes. So we've been on there. We've been all over the world trying to guess different places. It's a really good game, actually. Very enjoyable. And, yeah, I'll definitely do that again. It's a very good idea.
Right.
Let's turn you round.
I'll talk to you later. Have a good
This
evening.
is Joe. Did you enjoy the Oculus Go?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
Are you going to get one?
Alright,
I'll probably get the
Oh, the
other one.
the Rift.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm.
The Quest.
Oh, the Quest. The Rift's the other one. Is the one you
The
got?
Rift, yeah, the Rift's the old one wired in.
Yeah, you got the Rift as well, haven't you? You got the
Yeah, it's been a long.
and the Go as well, haven't you?
And the Go.
And the Go. Yeah. And do you reckon you'll be getting the
The Quest.
Quest? Yeah.
If it's any good,
Yeah.
'cause I've already got the Rift, so.
Okay.
But I like the idea of using it without the wires. So we'll see.
Yeah. It's a good idea, but obviously it's brilliant.
Yeah. I think I might.
So I've had it a while, and
when the
I
Quest comes
didn't really
out.
get the opportunity to use it.
See if
So
we can sell it.
because every time I get it out at
wait
home,
for it to go.
Willow's grabbing it and going off with it.
Quest coming
Plus
out.
with work and what have you, I know the opportunity. But we've all been sitting here in the van, and it's miserable outside because it's sort of storming and not quite storming, but it's not far from it. But it's raining and blustery out there. And yeah, we're all sitting in the van. It's quite, in tropical climates and that. All right, you don't feel the heat. You kind of feel the heat because even if it's just in your mind. But yeah, it's good. So yeah, so we've had a good fun night doing that.
And we even had Jen
Very
join
good.
in as well.
We what, mate? We
We
had.
even had Jenny join in as well.
We did have Jen join in, didn't
Way
we?
back in Gloucester.
We did. There you go. Are you all right there, Damon? I can see you in the darkness. Right.
Good.
Very good. Very
I
good.
can't believe that all works just off of my phone.
That was impressive. Do we use a lot of data?
Probably, but
Very.
I got loads of
Very.
data on here.
All right.
Good. Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Dan's Haunted Cottage. So this is the day after the night before when we were all in Nina, Damon's camper van, and we were it was a great night, really enjoyable. We had lots and lots of fun. You can see some of it in the video that I made. I didn't do a ton of it, purely and simply because the weather was rather inclement. It was terrible, actually, and we were all sort of in the camper. We were all in Nina, and yeah, we couldn't do anything outside, unfortunately, because it was awful. But yeah, so now this is the next day, and I'm on my way back a little bit later on today. So I'm on my way back in a little while. So I'm just having a coffee with Damon, and then I've prepped my car, and I'm all good to go. So yeah, that's it really. So it was lots and lots of fun. Great to see Rick. Great to meet Joe. And great to see Damon again. So yeah, it's all's well that ends well, as they say. So I'll just turn you around quickly and say bye to Damon.
Morning. I've just been knocked out by Dan. That sounds bad, doesn't
Oh,
it?
it does. Yes, I rudely awoke him.
I just supposed to have a lovely coffee and one of these lovely mugs that Dan brought me.
I rudely awoke the man up at I can't remember what time it was.
8:30.
About 8:30. He was in slumber, and I came over and knocked him up because I think it was too rude to leave and not say goodbye, and also I had the man's torch that he lent me last night to get back to the car. So that it's that dark up here in this field. We're in the middle of nowhere, and it's absolutely blissful. It's lovely, and it's just fantastic. So yeah, so as you can see, we're in having a quick coffee before I leave, and all's well that ends well, as I said. Look. He's getting all cocky about his oven, look. He's got his oven over there, which actually, those potatoes have come out really, really well. Do you know what? He's not offered any of us anything. He's been terrible.
All mine.
It's not true, really. He's offered us everything. Right, I don't know if you remember, but I was going to leave here at 8:30 this morning. I'd come over to the van, knock Damon up, and to give me talks about. Well, you know, wrong choice of words.
What were you saying about the bridge?
Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, it's I don't know. Straight into the curb. Right. Okay. So it's very carry. So yes, I had best intentions of leaving here this morning at 8:30, but I came in, had a coffee, got chatting with the guys, and it is now just gone 2 o'clock, and it doesn't look like I'm leaving here at any point soon. So I best crack on.
Say hello, guys. Here's
Hello. I'm using the phone at the moment. I can't be bothered getting the camera out.
Rick's staying asleep. We've got Rocco out there as well. So
There's Joe. Hello, Joe.
Hello.
So yeah, I'm off this morning, guys. So I just thought I'd say au revoir to Joe until next time. And obviously, there's no sign of Rick at the moment. I guess he's obviously still in the land of slumber over there. But we shall speak when I get home. See you in a bit, guys. So yeah, great evening, really good evening. On my way home now, a little bit sad to go home really, sounds bad doesn't it? But yeah, I am, because I've had a thoroughly good evening and day. So catch you all on the flip side. See you later guys, bye.